I know you're busy, Mama. I'm sorry I missed you earlier, but I just wanted to let you know that Daddy's so much proud of you, of the person you become, and the things you're doing. I love you so much, Larissa. Good luck in life.
Hey, it's Mom. Just wanted to say how much I love you and say how very proud of you I am. I know it's hard being away, but hang in there, kid. It's all going to be worth it. Mama loves you, and never forget how very proud of you I am.
I just want to say I'm so proud of you and everything you've been doing to get this movie together. Not only in that, but just life. And I'm so blessed and thankful to be a part of it and to watch you and support you.
Hi, my God, it's Grandma calling you. How you doing? You can call me if you want, okay? I just want to hear your voice. Love you. Good night. I love you. Call me back. Bye.
Beyond the Smile.
For I hear the Father telling you that this is the day that I hear your heart. For I hear the silent cries, and I hear even when you don't even know how to articulate the speech. I hear him telling you that this is a time and this is a season of your life where I'm closing the door. I'm closing the chapter on one, and I'm opening up a new. For you're going to be a new creation all together. I hear him telling you, be comfortable with suitcases. Be comfortable with the briefcases. Because where I'm about to take you is going to far exceed your imagination. For you will be a household name. And I've placed so much more on the inside of you than you think there is. But even the calling on my name and the worry that you have for your family, are they going to be okay? I hear the Father telling you.
There's more beyond the smile. Most importantly, beyond the smile is the faith.
You know, look at your story. Marissa, you're a product of Eagle Lake, and with your hard work and determination, I mean, look, Eagle Lake is proud of you for what you've accomplished.
They were proud of me. And truth be told, I was proud of myself too. I am. But my mind gets the best of me, much like it does for anybody. But of course, some of us hide that beyond the smile. Mental health is important because mental illness has no specific type. This can affect anyone. Conversations about the need for mental health assistance were very rare in the world, but especially in the athletic world. I know prioritizing your mental health is important for you and everyone around you, but sometimes it's harder than others when life has unexpected turns.
She knows that everything happens for a reason, so although she was down about it, look what else she got herself into.
I hope that this creates the understanding that mental and physical health are very important when it comes to your overall well-being. I hope my vulnerability helps someone remember that sometimes we may feel alone, but we always have God, and you are loved. But most importantly, I hope that everyone remembers there's always more beyond the smile.
So often for people who are passionate about the sport that they participate in, you can almost put your identity in that sport as well, right?
Yes.
And the higher levels that you play that sport,
right,
the more it becomes part of your identity. And then when it's taken away
right,
in one instant,
right,
then you find out really quickly.
My name is Larissa Manciaz, and it all started in Eagle Lake, Texas. I'm the baby of 3 girls, and my parents are Marty and Patricia. Growing up, it was a bit difficult, but I always had love and support, so it always outweighed. At a young age, I realized I had to find a way to succeed, no matter what.
Her and Kayla, especially like in music, I thought, pretty much anything she did.
Being able to run in a D1 was something that I, as a parent, wouldn't be able to do for her.
According to Hamilton's research, most first-generation college students come from minority backgrounds, served in the military, have dependents, are female, come from low-earning environments, or immigrant families. Proof was shown in Hamilton's research that some individuals are placed in unfortunate situations before even having the choice to decide. Although some odds were stacked up against me, I refused to let that stop me, and thankfully so did a lot of the mentors and family members around me.
She went in head first and she never came back out. She did everything she was supposed to do. She was dedicated, she was hardworking, and I mean, it shows. Look where she's at now.
Oh, it was always fun. I remember like getting out of school early just to go to Sugar Land to like help her practice, all of that, going to her track meets, just always cheering her on.
Thing where you would run, you would have a race, boys and girls, and Larissa would always be freaking just right in front of everybody, almost lapping them, and I was just like, dang, like, you know, she's good at something and it's running. And then as she grew up, we get in high school, and she was running track. Now you see, you know, yeah, she was good at running, but the discipline, the hard work, the motivation, all this stuff she had to go along with it just made her an even better runner, and it was freaking awesome to see.
You would probably say she's hard on herself in other people's eyes, but I feel like in her eyes, she makes it looks as easy as can be.
I knew it took a toll on her because it's something that she wants very badly and wanted to continue to do. She deserved it, and so I know it took a toll on her.
Along that 4-year journey, I got an injury and it made me evaluate a lot. My mental health, my future.
Having the privilege to be a part of Larissa's journey, I have been able to see just how much she values God and family. Above all things, above all obstacles, she has remained a strong and vibrant woman.
It's not always what it looks like. Someone doesn't have to look super sad to be in a bad place mentally. In therapy, I learned that my coping mechanism is smiling sometimes, and I never realized that. For some people, it could be something else, which is why it's best to check on people you care for. Smiling through the pain only lasts so long. Then you get a bit lost.
She was just finding herself, after track. I feel like it really did open a new chapter for her. And like I say, everything happens for a reason, And at the time, it may have seemed like, oh my gosh, like the world is ending and things like that. But, I really do believe that God had something in store for her that she didn't even know. And I was just reminding her, like, God has a bigger picture for you. This door may not have opened, but you don't know what's on the next side. Keep going. And not that she needed me to say that anyways, it's Larissa.
Nelson's research showed that 1 in 5 adults experience mental health issues in a year, and I was one. But I guess I was afraid to admit that. Body dysmorphia is a mental condition where a person spends endless time fixating on flaws in appearance, and sometimes they aren't even seen by others.
Track is something that we have to watch what we eat, watch what we eat, watch what we do. Everything is very precise when it comes to track, and doing that your whole life, you're on this routine. Mentally, you don't even realize you're on this routine. You're, making sure you're eating what you got to, doing what you got to.
Corpus was a time, but I eventually transferred to Ohio University, where I was accepted into the number 4 journalism program in the nation, and I got to continue my running career. I was ready this time, fully dedicated and invested. My mental health was even back to where it needed to be, it felt like. Everything just flowed, better than I could have imagined. But then my mental health went on a wild run.
Has Larissa ever talked to you about the impact that medical disqualification from track had on her mental health?
It wasn't vocalized, I feel Larissa is very positive, and I know she wouldn't want, to bring any negativity in a sense, around us and things like that, even though it wasn't.
Wilkerson's research shows that due to the stigmas embedded into society around discussing mental health, many athletes' common reason for not seeking mental health assistance came from things like pride and feeling the need to be tough, like the media portrays. I didn't want that to stop me, so I started prioritizing my mental health again. Then what seemed like one of the biggest changes in my life had just happened.
Last time we came here, you were on crutches. Now,
then it was all taken from me.
Unfortunately, sometimes your body decides, that there's injury or something like that. How do you think it made her feel being forced to end her track career due to injury?
She was sad, and she always finds the good in something. So she's training people, it's making her feel better, and I think she finds joy in that.
This is when I truly experienced depression. I lost what I knew forever, and I felt alone even though I knew I had people here that loved me. But this is how I felt.
I'm proud of her, and all of her hard work has never gone unnoticed, and she's genuinely a great person to look up to, and she's inspired a lot of people.
For me, it's inspiring because she got to chase her dreams and do what she wanted to do, and I want to do like her.
It's really inspiring to me because now she's got me into like this one great acting school that I want to go to. So it's really inspiring, and now I feel like I could do the same. It makes me happy that she chased her dreams, and yes, it's inspiring because it lets me know that she kept trying and didn't give up.
That means a lot to me. It's like it showed me that even if we're from a small town, little population, little school in the middle of nowhere, that crazy things can happen, and if you just believe and stay on your grind and keep to it, then good things can happen.
Sometimes we live in our minds too much and forget how blessed we are.
I think God plays a very important part in her life, and one thing Larissa has always done was keep God first in everything that she's always done. I think that is one of the reasons that she's always succeeded in anything and everything that she's always done and accomplished in, is because she's always kept God first.
You know, I understand that she overpushes herself for a good reason. It's definitely not a bad reason. She does it because she wants to be successful. And that's what I definitely look up to Larissa for.
Freaking determined. She has this crazy drive, whatever she does, she's gonna put her go 100% in on it, and yeah, man, she's just awesome.
It's okay to be where you're at right now and feel everything that you need to feel. I would say to her that she needs to live in the moment, and that, like I said, God already equipped you with everything that you need.
To never forget how much I love her, how much I have always been there for her and always will be there for her no matter what, through good, bad, tough times.
So I just want to say, I love you, Rissa.
I want to remind you how blessed I am to have crossed paths with you. I adore you more than you know, and I am forever grateful to have been a part of your journey.
At the end of the day, she will be there for you, and you can always count on her.
Unbelievable. I was so proud of her. I mean, first one out of the family, and happened to be my daughter. Oh yeah, who can be more proud?
I'm proud of her and all of her hard work.
She does it to make them proud, to show them that there's more out there, there's more that you can do, and she really showed it. I mean, I know her nieces look up to her family's so proud of her, we're proud of her. I mean, she did her job.
I just want her to know that I'm very, very proud of her and what she's done and accomplished in her life, how far she's gone. Just taking the step to live so far away from her family, I know that's very hard. You know, a lot of people give up and come home, and yet here she is from going to Corpus Christi to going all the way to Ohio and living out her dreams, exploring the world.
They are absolutely right. It is looking beautiful out compared to the past few days. It's currently
to keep going, because she's making all of us proud, especially our grandma and grandpa and our Uncle David. So just want her to know, keep going, keep striving. You got this.
Never forget that, even if things do get rough and crazy, because this world is rough and crazy, that she still has family at home and that we love love her and that we'll always support her no matter what.
There's always more beyond the smile.
There's more beyond the smile.
Mental health doesn't have to be hard to talk about.
Most importantly, beyond the smile is the faith. Faith in God. Faith that it'll always play out exactly how it needs to. God has it written. Beyond the smile.
We don't have to hide it all behind a smile, even if that's what we're used to.
Beyond the smile.
Check in on the strong people you know. Learn more about therapy. Stand up for mental health, and remember that there's always more beyond the smile.